welcome to day 6 of my 2014 advent calendar. Today, as you may have noticed, we're in the kitchen because we're going to do some Christmas baking. I use the term baking loosely because I thought we'd start somewhere nice and easy, and so I've actually found a recipe that requires no cooking. We're basically assembling rather than cooking today. The recipe I've chosen is for Christmas cake pops and is taken from the BBC Food website. I'll leave a link to that in the description in case you'd rather follow that than me. For these Christmas cake pops, you will need the following things: 400 grams of Christmas cake, 100 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of white chocolate, sprinkles to decorate, and some lolly sticks. You'll also need something for your cake pops to stand in while they set. The recipe suggests an upturned colander. I'm using a couple of glasses and hoping for the best. First, you need to break up the Christmas cake into pieces and blend it in the food processor. Divide the mix into 12 and shape into balls. Then pop them in the fridge for a couple of hours so that they set. See you in a couple of hours. So now it's a couple of hours later and the next job is to melt the chocolate in separate bowls over a couple of pans of simmering water. When your chocolate is nicely melted, it's time to retrieve your cake balls from out of the fridge. What you then need to do is make a hole in one of your cake balls with one of the lolly sticks. Dip that into the chocolate and then pop that back into your cake ball to work as a kind of glue. Repeat that with all the other cake pops and then leave them to set again for about another 30 minutes. At this point, it's really helpful if you realise that you didn't need to melt all of the chocolate. You're just using it as glue. Damn it was going so well. So another half an hour has passed and it's time now to drizzle each of the cake pops with some chocolate, which I'm trying to do in shot. But if I don't manage, I'll show you what they look like at the end. Oh no! Disaster has happened. So there have been some developments since you last were here. What you're supposed to do is drizzle each cake pop in dark or white chocolate, leave it to set for a little bit, and then put some of the sprinkles on. And then you have lovely Christmas cake pops. What I've ended up with is a mess. It's important now that we remember that I genuinely was trying not to mess this up. Keep that in mind when I show you what my cake pops look like. Now, we do have some cake pops that have worked. That one's probably the best one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I would describe as passable. Then we have one that just got left behind. And then this one or two, I'm not sure, fell off its stick, and with those two I just lost the will to live a bit. It's okay because we tried. This was just the first Saturday kitchen. Admittedly, it's the easiest recipe I could find and I'm now worried for the next two, but we tried. And now I suppose it's time for that all-important taste test. It tastes okay. I mean, it tastes like Christmas cake covered in white chocolate. Was it worth spending a whole day making the kitchen a mess? Probably not. Well, I think we'll leave it there for this week's Saturday kitchen. I was going to say that next week I'm planning to try something a little bit more challenging, but I'm not sure that I should do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still not sure what I want to do with Sundays, so I will either see you again tomorrow if inspiration suddenly strikes, or it will be on Monday for another Music Monday. Either way, I hope you have a marvellous day and don't spend it doing Christmas cake pops. Goodbye!